Meanwhile, Massachusetts is a long way from the Mexican border. So what got these protesters going? Maybe the flood of illegals coming, or whether they're a long way from that border or not.
What do you think should be done instead?
Send them back. Stop them at the border.
Even the little kids?
Everyone. Secure the border.
Well, it's the border crisis that's extending well beyond the border. I'm talking Boston, Massachusetts, where these residents are lashing out at the state's Democratic governor for bringing illegals in, to Tennessee, where the Republican governor there is demanding to know exactly where illegals are being housed there, and in Florida, where cash-strapped schools are bracing for impact as illegal immigrants start flooding the school system yet again. To radio talk show host Adriana Cohen, who says the Obama administration is botching this and the rollout of this. Adriana, here we go again. The simple fact is that these kids are going to be enrolled in schools, and until and unless federal money comes along, and there's no guarantee of that, these states, municipalities, counties, districts, whatever, are on their own. They have to do it, though.
That's right, and many Massachusetts residents, as well as Americans throughout our country, are very angry because the Obama administration isn't being upfront with the American people. We don't know how many illegals are coming in, who's being released into our local communities. We don't know if any of these illegals have contagious disease. Are they gang members? Are they criminals? Are they drug runners? We don't know who they are, and they won't disclose that really important information, and they also won't tell us if these children are going to be placed into our local communities. Are they going to school, and how are we going to fund it and support this? Because so many local schools throughout Massachusetts, so many local communities are strapped for resources. So there's a lot of unanswered questions here.
Do you know in the Boston area how many kids we're talking about? I know you said there's a lot we don't know about their condition or what have you, or who's going to foot the bill. The administration blames Republicans because he's got a plan, a $2.7 to $3.7 billion plan, depending on what one passes through for processing, which I guess would include temporary enrollment in schools that might not be temporary. But do you know how many kids we're talking about in your area?
Well, they're reporting 1,000, but, you know, that number could be much greater. I mean, at this point, I don't know which American even trusts this administration. They've lied to us so many times, whether it's President Obama lying about if you like your health care plan and your doctor, you can keep it, to even now with illegal immigration. How many communities and states across our country were blindsided with illegals coming into their state? Local officials, state reps weren't even informed that these illegals were coming in, and the residents, the taxpayers aren't aware who's coming in and what it's going to cost. And so this is of great concern to many Americans, including myself. You know, the American people shouldn't be left in the dark. We have every right to know who's coming into our local communities, how long they're going to stay, and what the plan is. And what happened here in Boston on Saturday was there was a massive rally with thousands of people protesting the immigration and the illegals coming here in Massachusetts. And I want to point out something really important. This was a very diverse crowd who was protesting illegal immigration. There was minorities there, women, young people, old people, all walks of life were there. And, you know, Americans support legal immigration, but not illegal immigration. There's a big difference.
Yeah, and the two have been conflated in a lot of your mainstream press in your neck of the woods. Adriana, thank you very, very much.
Thanks for having me, Nell.